Yes, guys, this digital product listing makes approximately $2,000 a month, and it's a collection of 15 digital backdrops. Now, in particular, these are digital backdrops that have angel wings. So, this is the kind of niche that I'm going to be focused on today. You can see it's quite popular. It has 20 plus in the basket. They sell for £24.43. And let's just have a quick analysis of the listing to see exactly how much it makes to the penny, if you like. So this listing makes $2,146 a month. It's been listed for about 5 months. So this is a really good listing, guys, and it's something that I will show you on this video how to recreate using Midjourney AI so that you're able to sell something similar to this. But before we do, we're going to analyze how good this is to actually list on, how saturated or unsaturated the market is. And we're going to do this very quickly right now. And like I said, guys, like I always say, if you like creating digital products, you like selling digital products, you want to know how to make them, how to list them, and so on, then please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, guys, and I'll see you on the next video after this one. Anyways, so basically, if you look at the competition, look, these are the tags that this particular listing is ranked for. Now, there's a hell of a lot of volume in these, and there is a lot of competition as well. So there is a lot of competition depending on what niche you go for. So let's just very quickly analyze this before we kind of create it and show you how you can do this. Now, when you look at this particular niche, which is called digital backdrops for photographers, for people that actually want a really beautiful kind of design that they can put maybe an image of themselves on there. They could actually print it out as well on a canvas and have it in their home. So, it can be used for many different things. So if I type in digital backdrop, then the results are quite big. I mean, the results are on Etsy, 116,312 with ads. So there is a lot of listings on here for different types of digital backdrops. Okay, whether it be for maternity backdrops, for wedding backdrops, for couples, whatever it is, there's different kind of niches within the backdrop theme that people would buy these for. Okay, and you can see this for newborn babies there are as well. There's all types, right? All types. So there is a market here, but I believe it's important to actually niche down properly so that you're able to find those, if you like, nuggets within the overall niche. Now, if you're trying to rank on just digital backgrounds, it's going to be very difficult because there are a lot of results. So I believe you need to go down. So at the moment, there's a few really good niches out there, and I'm going to concentrate on one. And the one that I'm going to concentrate on is going to be the angel, if you like, the angel wings digital backdrop. Okay, so if you look at this, I'm on EVERBEE, my SEO software that I use to analyze good niches and to find those good niches. I've just typed in angel wing digital background. Okay, now I've found that this is quite a popular niche, and that people do actually look for this. So just if you look at some of these keywords, for example, angel wings, angel wings digital background. So angel wing digital background is there. Angel wings there, angel wings memorial. There's many things to do with angel wings actually that may not be to do with digital backgrounds. So there are lots of things to do with angel wings. So it makes sense that angel wings digital backgrounds is also another thing that people would be searching for. If you look at these, there's a lot of these. White angel wing necklace. Obviously, that's nothing to do with the digital background. Angel wing ornaments. So in terms of the search for angel wings, it's a lot in general, okay? But obviously we're focused on the digital backgrounds. And look at this, wall art digital backgrounds, funeral angel wings, it's a lot. So when we look at when I'm showing, as I showed you this one, for example, this sells 15 digital backdrops of angel wing digital backgrounds, right? And this one is selling, making over $2,000 a month. So there is some maneuverability in this, and there's a way that you can get into this niche, because when you actually go into it and you, let's say you want to, type angel wing backdrops, right? Let me just show you very quickly. Let me just come out of this. If I show you angel wing backdrops in particular, you can see that the results for angel wing backdrops is 1,611, including ads. So the competition is quite low, right? And which shows that this is something that you could rank for. Look at these. These are beautiful. You got all these angel wing backgrounds. People selling 16 angel wings with digital backgrounds. They're usually with a really nice kind of backdrop as well. There's different types, but what they are is they're usually just angel wings in a really nice background, okay? So that you're able to maybe put your subject in the middle, in between the wings, if you like. So here are all the listings for this, and like I said, and what they'll do is they'll put maybe the wedding dress image on here, or they may put the maternity image on here. You can see here in that middle part there. So there's different types here, but the market seems quite good. You can see these 4 sparkling white and gold sample bundles, and they're usually bundles, 4, 10, 20, like you can see here. Okay, so as I said, it seems like it's a good niche to get into because it's not saturated. Okay, and this is what it is with Etsy. You will find that there are overarching niches that seem to be quite good, but yet they can be quite saturated. So what you have to do is you have to find those, if you like, I keep saying it, niches within the niche, right? You keep niching down, yeah? So whereas you got backdrop, you might have digital backdrop, you add those keywords like in this case, angel wings backdrop. And there's another one which I found, for example, which is fine art digital backgrounds, fine art textured backgrounds. So this one, for example, which is quite a good one, it makes about $1,000 a month for the fine art textured backgrounds. And looking at it, it doesn't even look that complicated to produce, especially if we use something like Midjourney. And again, you can see its popularity when it's got 20 plus in a basket. And these can be produced as well through Midjourney. So what you want to do is when you look at something that has a lot of sales, or you look at a niche, don't just dismiss a niche, because what you have to do is niche down, and you can find the sub niches that you're able to rank in and you're able to sell. That's the key with this. So with that in mind, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to jump in to Midjourney, and we're going to try and create something like this, a nice angel wing with a kind of nice background that we could possibly sell. So this is what I would do, right? So this is what I have done. Jump onto Midjourney, guys. This is my Discord. Now remember, guys, any of you that are not familiar with Midjourney, Midjourney is a fantastic AI software tool which allows you to create visuals, and you can create these digital downloads which you can go ahead and sell on marketplaces. Now, to do this though, I mean, you can use it for free, but to actually sell these items, you need to have commercial rights to do that. And the Midjourney does have various plans which you can use. For example, the basic plan is $10 a month, which is quite good. And obviously, I'm subscribed to that so that I'm able to sell my my products. But obviously, you go ahead and have a look yourself and try it out. It's free anyway to try out. Anyways, so I'm jumping on to my Discord, because obviously once you've subscribed, you get your Discord and you have your own server if you want. Now, obviously, I'm not going to just practice this now in front of you. I've obviously practiced this already in terms of the prompts. Now, what I mean by the prompts is, those of you that don't know, you obviously have to have a prompt which are like the keywords, the words you use to produce the visual. Now, what I've done is I've already typed in the keywords, okay? So if you look down here, you'll see that I've inputted in glamorous and beautiful feathery, and extravagant angel wings in a beautiful archway background with cinematic lighting in an ultra wide shot with an aspect ratio of 3:2. So the aspect ratio, I need it to be kind of wide so that I'm able to put the subject in there in the middle. And also I need it to be ultra wide so that I can, if you like, get, if you like, everything in. So like around the angel wings, I need to have the image, the background very clear in a wide shot as well. You know, you want it to be a kind of extravagant image, really nice, really cinematic. It's that kind of, if you like, you know, movie like image. So that's what I'm trying to produce. And then I've got ultra wide shot with an aspect ratio of 3:2. Okay, so you can obviously use my same prompt, and obviously it's always going to produce different images anyway. You know, the beautiful thing about Midjourney, produce different things. So I'm going to click enter and then see what it produces for me. Hopefully it's going to produce something that I can use. Now remember, if it doesn't straight away, the beautiful thing about Midjourney is it will produce more designs for you. So you can actually regenerate these designs and you can get more, you can get different ones. And then literally what you're doing is you can also tweak the words that you're using so that you're able to produce other styles as well. Okay. So let me just do this very quickly because it doesn't look like it like that for some reason. So what you need to do is you need to go / imagine, and you got the prompt there. I'm going to paste that same prompt that I've used. Let's see if it does it. Actually, it's going to do it now. I don't think it did it the last time for some reason. Now, you can see that now it says waiting to start for those of you that kind of know about this. And now it's going to produce me 4 different versions of the prompts that I've just given it, what I've said. So hopefully it's going to give me 4 different ideas for angel wings. Beautiful angel wings in a kind of archway background. Doesn't have to be an archway background, guys. It can be anything. Remember, go and have a look and see what the good sellers are doing. That's what I do. See what they're doing. The kind of, I get some ideas about the kind of things that they're kind of the backgrounds they're doing, and the wings and so on. You might put gold, glittery, feathery wings. You can add words to this. Remember, the prompts, the words will create this visual for you. Now already it's about 78%, and some of these look amazing, guys. What I like about Midjourney, it does what it says on the tin, is when you actually type these things out, you know, it really does amazing stuff. So look, it's going to produce for me 4 different styles. You know, there's some really like beautiful. I mean, look at, if I upscale, for example, number 1. Look at, if I upscale, all of these look amazing, but I'm going to upscale number 1 very quickly because it looks pretty dramatic. Wow, that looks amazing, right? Look it up, guys. Check that out. Don't you think that looks amazing? It's literally like just wings, and it's got this beautiful background. Yeah, I can imagine that. Now, look, these guys, these sellers, they sell 20 plus different backgrounds. You can see I've already produced 4. Now you don't have to use these 4. You can go and regenerate and do another 4 if you didn't like something about them or whatever it is. Sometimes, you know, Midjourney does little things that they don't look as good as you want it to. Obviously, they're just going to produce it on the words, but they're always going to be different. Now, the other thing about this is, especially with digital backgrounds, the quality of Midjourney is okay, but it's not fantastic, and I wouldn't say it's good enough to be able to sell on something like Etsy. So what I would always suggest is you'd always have to use something like an upscaler. So I always suggest using like an upscaler to do this. So if I save image as, let's say I'm going to save this image. Let me just save this image in my downloads or my documents. Yep. Okay, so saving it now. Right, so it's saved. Okay, that's saved. Now listen, remember what I said. You can always regenerate ones. If you're not happy with it, you can just go to regenerate, and then what it'll do is you'll see that it's going to produce another 4 different examples. This is what I like about Midjourney. If you're not happy, in a few minutes it's going to produce another 4 for you, and so on, and then you can just keep doing that until you are happy. So this is what I like, and they're always going to be slightly different. The beautiful thing about this is they're always slightly different. But so I'm going to let that just run. And remember what I said, it's about the quality of the image. Now, you know, when I look at the image, when I click on that image, if I open up in the browser, okay, so if I go Control plus, you can start seeing that it's getting pixelated. Look. Yeah, you can see the pixelation. So it's not the best quality, and especially if you were going to sell this, I don't think it's quite good enough. So you'd have to upscale it, right? So what you would do is you'd use something called an upscaler. Now, there's many different upscalers out there. I mean, I use AVC Lab. I use a few actually, but I've been using this one lately called replicate.com. And if I just show you very quickly, it's an AI upscaler. Like I said, there's many out there you can use. If I click on that first image, the one that I've just saved, right? Now I'm going to upscale it. I'm actually going to upscale it 8 times, right? I'm going to get that real sharp quality, which is really cool, right? 8 times is a lot, but it's good. You can go 4 times, but I would say, you know, the more the better, really, if you can. And that's the output. So I'm going to go down to submit. It's going to submit it, and then it's going to do the upscale it for me. Okay, and then I'll save it because I'm going to need it for later. So right, meanwhile, as we were here, remember what I said about, like, let's see if is it done the other quick examples. No, still waiting to start. That's fine. So I'll go back to my upscaling one, right? Creating this upscaled one. So it's running right now, and look, it's outputted it in 14 seconds, which is pretty amazing, guys. Really, I can already see that quality is really, really, really sharp. 8 times, guys. So if I click on it, I've just clicked on it, guys, and remember, it's way bigger. It's way bigger, like in terms of it's upscaled massively. I think that's all. It's kind of, look at that. It's kind of zoomed in as well. Wow, it's at 300. Why is that 300? Look at that, guys. That is zoomed in, and and the feathers look so good. Takes a bit of time because it's obviously just look at the feathers. Guys, look at the feathers. I mean, they look amazing. The feathers look so good. Look at that. Look at the detail. Now, this is way, 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 way better. I mean, this is really zoomed in, and you don't need to even zoom in like this. But what it does, it just shows you the quality. Look at that, the line work. It's not even pixelated, even at that level. So I think it's amazing, this upscaler. Yeah, it ensures also that you're not going to get those negative reviews when you sell, because everyone's going to say like how good the quality is. So as long as they see it as what it is, and they're able to produce the design, then it's going to, you know, produce it with that high quality, then everyone's going to be happy. Okay, now step 2. Now look, imagine you've got your backdrops, right? You've got your backdrops, your digital backdrops that you're selling. And remember, you know, you've got your digital background. Let's say you do 15, right? So you could do 15, and you could literally be similar to this seller, and you could try to kind of get the same sort of amount. You could showcase your designs. Remember, you could easily kind of put these images on. You probably need to do an image a bit like this one, where you're showing maybe somebody in the middle of the subject, in the middle of the wings, which will help sell the product. So that'll be like, if you like, your mock-up, and we're going to do something like that as well. But let's say you jump into Canva. So let me go to the other design quickly so that I'm able to show you. Click that. Okay. Import the file. Use this. Okay. Show the mockup. I mean, where is it? Use this as a new design. All right. Use this as a new design. Remember, I want to do like a sort of mockup. Right, so this is my background. This is for the mockup. Remember, the PNGs you could just sell, as in like what you do is you download them, the upscaled version, and then you'd have them in maybe like your Google Drive, and then you'd have a shareable link on a PDF document which you upload on Etsy. Okay, that's exactly how you do it, and that's what most sellers would be doing. And so what you would do is, now you kind of want to create a mock-up. So this is what you would do, guys. Obviously, you'd need to put a subject in the middle to show the mock-up. So a prompt, what I suggest you could do, right, is something like this, right? So I've just typed in this simply: a woman in an extravagant long dress, in an editorial photography, in a white background, cinematic lighting, showing the full dress, and an aspect ratio 16:9. Now, the reason why I did it in that way is because I want the dress and the subject to fit inside the actual image, the feathery, if you like, wings, angel wings background that I've created. So I've done it in this way so that I'm able to fit the whole length of the image of the subject in that background. Okay, hence why I've done it in that way, and I've given it that cinematic lighting style as well, just to kind of add to it, give it that kind of similar style to the backdrop. Okay, so then what I do is, once I've done that, I've clicked enter, and then what it's going to do is it's going to produce for me, hopefully, I don't know what that second one, what happened there. I did it. Okay, so 4 different images of a woman in an extravagant long wedding dress. I might have sort of maternity dress or something else, possibly. Just type in something that you can show, if you like, the mock-up of somebody in between the wings, if you like, and I'm going to show you how to do it very quickly. So here are a few different ones which I could use, but some of them look like they're not the full dress, or I can see maybe at the top it's not quite, the image is not quite right. I'm going to use maybe the second one looks all right, just as an example. For the mock-up, it's not necessary to get that amazing quality because it's just for the listing, remember. So I'm going to go with, I'm just going to upscale 2. I can use maybe upscale 2. Some of these are quite nice, right? I might use upscale 2 and then just save it in my, use that in my browser. Save as. Right, remember, you can always regenerate and try different images out if that one, if it doesn't look quite right, okay? But for the sake of this video, I want to just show you exactly how it's done. I've just saved it, and remember, I've just opened up, I've already got my background there, which I put on Canva. Now I'm going to upload that subject that I need to put on top, so that in between the wings, if you like, right? So I'm going to click there, click open. You can see I put that in the background, and then I'm going to get rid of that background so that it kind of matches, hopefully. So click remove background for the subject, and hence why I put white background, so it's easier. Now colors don't look exactly right with each other, so I'm going to go to adjust and then click auto adjust, and auto adjust kind of changes it so that it kind of tries to marry it with a background. So what I'll do is, obviously I might make the subject bigger. Okay, I might even make it even bigger. It's up to you. I think it's probably too big now. Make it a bit smaller. Yeah, something like that. And you can see that what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show how it would look like, you know, if you had your subject. Okay, and that would be your mockup, which you can just simply upload. All right, you can see that these are some mockups. That mockup is there, and then you'd upload all your images, as this person has done. You can upload all your images. Now remember, you can just upload it on a PDF document. Just have the PNG's shareable link. Very easy. And like I said, you can create this mockup in Canva, and then obviously you can just download that and then upload it as one of your listings, guys. Okay, that's all you need to do, guys, to create angel wing digital backdrops to sell on Etsy. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Don't forget, check out the other 2 videos that are coming up after this one. Check out all the links in my description. Check out all the playlists for all the other niches that I talk about. Hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, guys. See you on the next one.